today's the big day. Finally, I'm getting out and doing my first wild camp. So we've arrived near the area where we're going to be camping, but at the moment we're walking by a main road, so we look like a couple of weirdos walking on with our backpacks. But soon enough we'll be turning into the countryside, so it'll be much nicer. So finally got off that main road. There's a little bit more peace and quiet around here. It's instantly lovely. If you really strain, you might still be able to hear the road, but yeah, it is really good. Brother's vlogging in the background now. Straight away, it's so lovely and peaceful. We're going to be heading up this road here. That's where we went before. And luckily we've not seen anybody yet, so hopefully we'll get away with this. Just spotted this nice little area up here. Check this out. Somebody actually lives up there. If these aren't haunted, I don't know what would be. Check it out. Oh, there's cool little pheasants, I'm going to say. I'm going to zoom in. Check them out. We are actually running quite late. Yeah, we're starting to lose daylight, and having never set my tent up before, it's probably a good idea to try and do it in the light. It is a different style of tent to what I'm used to, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. So hopefully there will be some light by the time we're there. Found a little storage thing. It's a little bit on the strange side. Let's have a little look in it. Not really sure what that's for. It's right by this field. So last time we got a little bit lost. We ended up going all the way along that way and then found that it was a complete dead end. So this time we're going down there, up there, and following that track up into the woods there. Yeah, and that's the kind of area where we're aiming for. The camera doesn't show it that well, but these woods are very dark. We are definitely not alone. Can you hear that? Now it's either a fox or two, or a monster. I'm guessing a fox, but it could be a monster, who knows? These woods are properly dark. I don't know how we're going to put up a tent in them, but at least we have a very, very small chance of actually getting caught. So yeah, there's an upside to that, but oh my god, it's so dark in here. And you can see, yeah, it's daylight out there, it's just the sun's not getting down here. It's definitely going to be an adventure. It's much better with a torch. Let's put it on wider beam. There you go, at least we can see. So we think this is the area where we spotted last time, so we're going to go investigate it and see if it is still suitable. Bit ominous. We have found the place that we're going to call home for the night. Yeah, it's nice and flat, there's lots of sticks around, so we need to clear a bit of space. We're right in the middle of this piece of woods, so hopefully we shouldn't be too disturbed. Although strangely we have just heard music coming from this kind of direction, but hopefully that's just a local farmer, because we did hear some machinery earlier, so hopefully they'll be gone soon. So let's get set up. Probably not going to film the whole process because it's so dark you won't see anything anyway, so wish us luck. So we finally got our tent set up and now it's time to get cooking. Basically what I've got is a mess tin. Got one of them cheap solid fuel burners with the solid fuel there. and what I'm going to cook is Newgate hot chicken curry. Let's get it going. I'm going to take a random guess at needing 2 of these. Now to get it lit, what I'm going to do is use the Vaseline with cotton wool trick. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to revert to just using a lighter. Right, so we've got one of them working. I'm going to pop the other one just over like that to give it a bit of a chance to catch as well. Finally, an opportunity to use a proper can opener on my multi-tool, but just as I reached for the can, realised it's got a ring pull on it. So I mean, yeah, that's great news for the future. I really wanted to use it. Oh well. Let's get it into the mess tin, get some rice in there. Oh, look at that. I mean, it looks a bit like cat food. It's not the best. Yeah, yours looks better, Scotty.
Mine's got big bits of meat in it.
Mine's got big bits in it. Right. If worst comes to worst, what I'm going to do is only add half of the rice to it, so then that way, if it's completely inedible, then I've got the other half of rice that I can eat. Right, so I do need the multi-tool because I can't get into the bloody rice. Fuel's run out, so basically that's telling me that dinner is ready. It's somewhat hot, it's not particularly hot, but yeah, it should be alright since it's from a can. But by contrast, my brother is over there. What he's cooking is steak with roast potatoes, so yeah, it's quite a contrast to my measly little meal here, but we'll see. Hopefully it won't poison me. See what this is like. Yeah, it's actually edible. I don't think this is going to become a regular meal of mine, but yeah, it is edible, so I'm quite happy. Like a bunch of water in there, and then I believe this goes on to this. This lid here goes on that to help it boil a little bit faster, keep it insulated while it's doing it, and then this clips onto that somehow. Let's work that out. Oh, actually, yeah. So then this bit comes off, and then this connects to that bit. Oh, it's such a cool design. Ho, ho, ho. It's about as low as it seems to want to tolerate. So let's pop the thing on the top there, clip it in, turn it around. Yeah, that's all working. One strawberry flavoured tea bag. In there like that, just for pure laziness, so hopefully by the time it's boiled it'll also be brewed. So that was a success. It seems to have boiled it perfectly well. I don't know if you can see it now. Oh, that's hot. I don't know if it's the fact that we're sitting like, you know, in the middle of nowhere, but the smell of it is so strong. It's kind of overpoweringly sweet. Yeah, it's quite nice really. It's my teeny tiny little cup. For comparison, this is my brother's cup. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that burnt. Well, it's time for me to just enjoy my cup of tea, relax for a little bit, have a little bit of an evening, and then it'll be time to get into the tent and have a little bit of slumber. So I'll catch up with you in the morning and show you around the campsite. Most of it will be a bit of a surprise to me as well, because it's so dark here. I'll show you around and then we'll have a spot of breakfast. So I'll let you go. Bye bye. Good morning. Made it through the night. Actually had a really good sleep, which is good. It was nice and warm. I woke up a couple of times. Strangely loud animal noises that I'm definitely not used to. I don't know if you can hear them crows in the background. It's just so noisy. We seem to have camped exactly where all the ugly sounding animals are. Yeah, we've had like just what I imagine to be deer making just like really weird noises. Foxes, yeah, it just sounded like urban foxes, just sort of screaming and stuff during the night. I've had, to the left of me here, so behind me, some sort of animal knocking around here for the last hour or so. Not really making any noise apart from rustling and sort of being a bit nosy and having a little look at the tent. So that's been quite nice. Probably time to get up. I think it's around about 6 AM. Yeah, time to get up, cup of coffee, pack the tent away, and then nip off somewhere nice to cook a bit of breakfast. Going to start breaking the tents down now, so I'm going to try and pop you over on one of them branches and then we can get a bit of a time lapse going. Hopefully it works. So that's everything packed up. This is the site as we're leaving it. I don't have a quadcopter, so I'm going to have to make do. Wow, that was close. Does anybody have any idea what these plants are? There's a whole field of them. Can't quite work out what they are. This is the spots where we're going to set up to have our breakfast. It's not a terrible view. So this is breakfast, one of them all-day breakfast in a packet. So this is a side-by-side by my all-day breakfast that was $3.99 and came in the packet, and my brother's that was $1.25 and came in a can. My packet was super easy to get out, so that's definitely a win. But then, yeah, Scott's, although a nightmare to get out of the can, he's got an awful lot more. Those beans actually look like beans. Mine are, I don't know, there's one or two full beans there, the rest is kind of mashed. I'm a little bit jealous of Scott's, I think, but mine should be alright. Yeah, let's see what it tastes like. So this is all cooked now. I had to add a little bit of water just to give it a little bit of juice so I could cook it a little bit longer because I didn't quite trust it. Somewhere in here there's sausages, which is that I believe, obviously beans. There's supposed to be egg in here, like an omelette. I mean, that might be the omelette, I'm not too sure. And also there's supposed to be bacon, but I'm yet to find anything bacon like. I'm not too sure about where that is, but let's have a little try. Yeah, it tastes okay. Nothing particularly remarkable. Kind of really similar to when you get just sausage and beans in a can. I mean, actually pretty much exactly the same. I mean, I'm not getting strong flavours of bacon, and I'm actually I think this might be a bit of egg. Let's try this. There was a sausage and beans flavoured egg in there. It's not too bad though. Certainly will be filling, but I'm still jealous of Scott's. He's much bigger and looks nicer. So, Currently getting surrounded by lots and lots of sheep. They're gradually getting a little bit closer as they get a little bit braver. It's quite cute, really. This is basically the end of the adventure. Just had our breakfast, final coffee. Now we're going to walk back to the car, and that's it for today. So if you are enjoying the videos, push the like, subscribe button and that little bell that I'm yet to work out what it does, and then you should be able to be notified at least if for the next video. So see you then.